Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Good with your weekly update. I'd like to take a moment to update citizens on the public safety initiatives that the city has undertaken since the passage of Proposition 478 last November. The city began collecting the additional revenue from the 0.95% sales tax increase on April 1st. This allows us to move forward confidently with planning for 2 new fire stations. Several good locations have been scouted, and we should be able to announce the new locations soon. As we promised during the campaign for 478, the city is committed to transparency in all of our expenditures. The new OpenGov platform was recently launched so citizens can view the city budget and expenditures as they are approved. There's a special section in the OpenGov platform for Proposition 478 Public Safety Initiative revenues, so citizens can see how those dollars are collected and allocated, and they can monitor how these funds remain separate from the rest of the general fund. The annual drinking water quality report for reporting year 2024 is now available online. The Water Quality Report is a comprehensive report issued by the City of Prescott Water Operations Division. This annual report identifies the sources of Prescott's drinking water, provides water quality information, and summarizes analytical tests of the city's drinking water supply for the calendar year 2024. During 2024, water from the city system met all applicable federal and state drinking water health standards. The current franchise agreement with APS expires in May of 2026. During last week's council meeting on June 24th, we unanimously voted to place Proposition 485, Utility Franchise Election, on the ballot in November. Proposition 485 allows APS to continue providing electricity to the residents of Prescott. Anyone wishing to submit an argument for or against Proposition 485 in the Publicity Pamphlet may do so until August 8th. The submission fee is $100 and may be paid online. Information is on the city's website election page. During tomorrow's council study session, we will hear a presentation regarding a request for the renaming of the Watson Lake Park Horseshoe Courts to the Cal Cordes Horseshoe Courts. In 2007, Cal Cordes approached then-Mayor Rollie Simmons about putting in horseshoe courts in Watson Lake Park. The request was approved and the horseshoe courts were created. Over the years, the city of Prescott has hosted numerous horseshoe tournaments for people from all over Arizona. The request is being made by Kelly Cordes, Cal's son. Cal Cordes, who was a well-known contributor to various city causes and events in the city of Prescott, is now deceased. Also during the study session, we'll discuss the design concept plans for the effluent and wastewater pipeline and SR 89 improvements project. These items are to provide information and for discussion only. No action will be taken. Tomorrow, Tuesday, July 8th, during the voting meeting, the council will consider a contract for further pavement preservation measures along SR 89 and Prescott Lakes Parkway. Pavement preservation helps to maintain roads in good condition for as long as possible, saving taxpayer dollars and providing a better surface for motorists. We will also be considering a contract with Dibble and Associates for a PFAS remediation study and recommendation report. In April of 2024, the United States Environmental Protection Agency, also known as the EPA, finalized a national primary drinking water regulation with legally enforceable levels for 2 PFAS in drinking water. Those requirements will become required in 2031. Since 2022, the City of Prescott Utilities Division has been testing and monitoring our wells for PFAS chemicals. Due to the test results, Airport Well Number 5 was taken out of production. Currently, the water supply PFAS levels without Airport Well Number 5 are below the new health advisory level, but we would like to remediate PFAS from the water supply to the most reasonable and effective extent possible, while continually delivering safe drinking water to our customers. This contract with Dibble and Associates is to perform a study design concept report with proposed options for remediation of PFAS in the city's potable water water supplies. In other items, Council will hold a required public hearing and adoption of a new 5-year consolidated plan and annual action plan to continue receiving federal community development block grant funds, usually referred to as CDBG funding. We will also be looking at a final plat approval and water service agreement for the Senator Cottages subdivision with 37 proposed single-family residential units. Finally, Council will review the continuation of an appeal from the developer of the Prescott Plaza Hotel, which, if approved, would be located on South Montezuma Street in the middle of Whiskey Row. The review will take place during the 3 p.m. Council voting meeting at City Hall. The City Council Subcommittee on Appointments is currently seeking applications from citizens who are interested in serving on the following city boards, commissions, and committees: the Fire Board of Appeals, 2 vacancies and 1 short-term seat to fill a vacancy. Applicants must be a Prescott resident. The Tourism Advisory Committee has 1 vacancy. City of Prescott residency is not required. The Civic Enhancement Committee has 1 short-term vacancy. Prescott residency is not required. The Prescott Preservation Commission has 1 short-term vacancy. Applicants must be a Prescott resident. Boards, commissions, and committees provide opportunities for citizens to take an active role in their local government. Members are appointed by the City Council upon recommendation from the Council Subcommittee on Appointments following a review of applications. Applications are due to the City by 5 p.m. this Friday, July 11th, 2025. For more information, visit the City's website at City of Prescott Boards, Commissions, and Committees vacancies, or contact the City Clerk's office at 928-777-1437. I'm Mayor Phil Good, and I'll update you again next week, but please remember that we are still under Stage 1 fire restrictions. So please be very careful with any open flame and with equipment capable of generating a spark. Be fire wise. Thanks for watching.